Hey everyone, welcome back to the Davis Manor. I'm Brittany and today we have a haul for you. So I went to HOMEGOODS. I actually didn't get any footage of what the store had, except I did get some clips that I was gonna make a reel for on TikTok or Instagram. So I'll link that below if you wanna see what was actually in the store, and then I will show you what actually came home with me. I was just talking to some friends on Instagram and I was saying, there's really nothing this year that has really caught my eye. There was maybe one or two things that I was looking for. I just love browsing Halloween, right? So I went to HOMEGOODS again. I think that was the second time this week. First time they had a little bit, but nothing crazy. We didn't buy anything. We went today and I don't know what happened. I ended up having a buggy full, or a cart full, whatever you want to call it. And so here we are. So I was like, well, I got all this stuff. I might as well do a haul. That's what happened. Let's go ahead and get started. And again, I will have the reel or TikTok or whatever linked below if you wanted to see what my store had. We're just gonna jump right into it. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and show you this item so I can get it out of the way. I feel like it is the most fragile item, and no hate at all to any of the, cashiers and stuff, but this girl, I'm again, no hate. She literally just put it in the bag. They usually wrap it up with paper and stuff. She just put it in the bag with other items that were breakable. Drew whispered to me, he's like, grab that. I was like, okay. So anyway, here's the first item, and I think you're gonna understand why I was like, that's gonna break. It's this wall decor and its arms stick out. It looks like it's gonna break. But I thought these are really, really, really cool. And I've seen some mixed reviews on these, I guess. I love them. And we've got if you saw in my Decorate With Me part 5 or 6, we've got a witch. Here, I'll show you. I'll try not to get any of my items in it. We've got that witch over there on the wall. She's sort of the same thing. We also have another witch that does sort of it just kind of comes out of the wall. I don't know what it is about these types of items. I think they're so cool. And this guy was $16.99, which I feel was not a bad deal at all. It's heavy duty. It's got a little hook where you can hang it on the back. I really like it. He looks like he's just emerging out of the wall. I'm gonna put him up somewhere safe, so be right back. All right, so this next item was sitting right next to it, and we couldn't decide which one we wanted to get, so we got both. This one was also $16.99. The camera kind of isn't doing it justice. It doesn't really look dirty and dingy like the camera is making it look. It just looks like a shadow kinda. I hope you guys can, I hope this is translating through the camera. It's like a skeleton sort of look through this fabric. I think it's cool. Again, it just looks like it's emerging from the wall. So cool and spooky. No idea where either one of those are gonna go. Actually, I do have a pretty cool idea now that I'm thinking about it, but you will have to watch my next Decorate With Me video to find out. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we'll just set that there for now. Next, we saw this little thing in the checkout line, and we almost kind of walked past it, but I thought she was absolutely gorgeous, and I've never seen her before. I can't get it to focus. So it's just this gorgeous little witch. She's got a little witch hat on. She's holding a little crow or a raven. She was $10 and she was in the checkout line, so we almost walked right past her. I thought with my theme that I'm doing above the cabinets, she would be a great piece. I know she'll fit because she's not that tall. So I know she'll fit up there. I'll just have to probably stand her on something and she'll fit great up there. So she'll probably be in the next Decorate With Me video as well. Plus, I love her dress. Like, it is so cute. There we go. Finally got it to focus. She's so pretty. Pumpkin. All right, next item. So I've seen pictures of this and I honestly was not a fan until I saw it in person. And that's this little ghosty sort of bust skeleton thing. I don't even know. It was $20. Lights up around the flowers around the head. It just looks, I don't know, so ghastly. I don't know how to explain this. I just love it. I was not a fan of like the crown of like flowers, I guess. I felt like that looked too cutesy, but really the face is kind of spooky. Again, not sure where this is going, but once I saw it, I couldn't pass it up. All right, this item was on my wish list last year, so when I saw it, I snagged it. And it is this little like sitting skeleton, and he was $17. I love this guy. My idea was that I was gonna put him on the kitchen counter and put like a recipe book in his little hands to hold. Well, I tried it and it just didn't look right. The recipe book kind of went up to his head, like right here, so you couldn't really see his face. If it was a smaller book that maybe went to here, it would probably look better. Then I saw someone post, I don't know who it was, last year that they had their iPad and they used it as like a little iPad holder, which I feel like fits perfectly and it's super cute. This isn't even my iPad. I don't know where I put my iPad, so I just had to use that one. But anyway, my iPad's a little bit smaller, so I think it'll fit perfect in his arms, and you could put this like by my bedside, like on my bedside table or whatever. Like, I think that's a great little spot for that. So I love finding items that can like be like functional, like around the house. Like a little iPad holder, that's a definite yes for me. Okay, this guy, I honestly don't know if I've seen pictures of him yet. Maybe I have and I'm just not thinking about it, but Drew saw him and he was like, Brittany, look at this guy. And he is so cute. It's like a Dracula or like some sort of vampire bust. He lights up as well, his eyes. And he was $20. I will say one thing about this guy, like at least in comparison to this, I feel, well, now that I've got them held up, they feel about the same weight. But I don't know, like I just feel like this guy looks like he should weigh more than he does. So like, I think whenever I pick him up, and I'm like, wow, he's like really lightweight. I don't know, do you understand what I'm trying to say? He looks like he's gonna be heavy, but he's really not heavy at all. But I think he'll be good to put on either our shelves in here. Honestly, he would have been good on the mantle, but I've already got a ghosty theme if you saw my last video, so I'm not changing that up right now. We'll find a place for him, I just don't know where yet. We couldn't pass him up. We've got, I think last year we bought the Frankenstein bust and we've got like the Bride of Frankenstein. I don't know, I feel like we're starting to collect busts, which is fine. They're so spooky. Maybe one day we could just have like a whole shelf just full of like spooky busts. I think that's all the fragile items. So we'll hop on into this. I got some dish towels. They were $10 and it's a set of 3. And I just thought they looked so spooky, but like elegant. I love those frames that the ghosts are in. And then there's just a plain black towel in the center here. But then it's got these two towels I think are the exact same. Super cute. And there's something about like the way these feel. I just feel like they feel really nice, like high end. I really loved them. They had some really, really cute towels this year. We got 2 blankets. This one Drew saw, and it's actually kind of funny. Like, I probably wouldn't have picked this right off the bat, but he was kind of like, Brittany, this one's like really cute, and you don't see these colors together for like Halloween ever. And I was like, you know, at first it didn't catch my eye, but once he pointed it out, I really liked this blanket. So it's almost like, so I don't know if you can see this color here. It's almost like a pinkish color, but it's not like a, how do I put it? It doesn't look Halloween to me. It looks really, really cute. And I think it'll be adorable to kind of pair, I don't know. I think either if we could find a green blanket to match this, or maybe just a black blanket, I think it'll pair really, really well with it. Again, the pink was kind of throwing me off a little bit, but once you see the whole thing, you just don't see this color a lot. And that's what happened with, I think he's referring back to another video again. In my Decorate With Me video, I think it was like part 3, whenever I did all the blankets and stuff and all the throw pillows, I have one blanket. It's in the washer right now, or I would show you. It's like a really pretty green, and I chose that blanket because you don't see that type of color on Halloween blankets ever. So anyway, he pointed it out. He's like, this is adorable. And I was like, you're right. So anyway, not one I would have picked immediately. He pointed it out. It was $17. It's really, really soft. It feels like it's really thick. It's 60 by 70 inch. Decent size, really soft, really cute. We had to get it. Last but not least, I don't know if I've seen this item before, like in person, I mean. I'm pretty sure I've seen pictures of it, like people posting about it and whatnot. But when I saw this blanket, I was like, that is coming home with me. I wasn't totally in love with the way it felt at first, but then I tried picturing it like, you know, cuddled up, watching a scary movie, drinking my coffee, or a hot chocolate or apple cider. And I thought this would be perfect. It kind of has like a sweater, like almost a sweater material. I don't know if you can, like, if that translates through the camera. Like this side is just, you know, like the back side of the fabric or whatever, but like this side just looks like an ugly Christmas sweater, but in Halloween form. I love it so much. This will be so gorgeous on either the couch or maybe whenever I make our bed for Halloween. I love the colors. It kind of has like a nostalgic sort of like, that orange just looks worn a little bit. The white is off-white, and then you got like these super cute little skulls, the little bats, the ghosty. I love it. And this was $25, so it was a little bit more expensive, and it's a little bit smaller. It's only 50 by 70. I said this was 60 by 70, didn't I? Yeah, this one was 60 by 70. This one's only 50 by 70, and it was $9 more. No, $8 more. I loved it. I had to have it. It's gonna look so cute. Just double checking I didn't miss something. I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like seeing Halloween hauls. There is a certain store that you like seeing Halloween hauls from. I know a lot of people like to see HOMEGOODS, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and even Ross, because those are kind of like items that you don't see everywhere all the time. Like anybody can step into a Michael's and see the same thing for the most part. Do you like seeing more so stores of like HOMEGOODS, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross? I know that doesn't really fit into the category exactly, but kind of close. Or do you prefer seeing stores like Michael's, Target? I think Big Lots posted that they're getting something out soon, so I'm gonna be checking there. Just let me know what you think. Do you like hauls? What stores? Just so that I can know for the future. Appreciate y'all so much. Thanks again for watching, and so excited to be sharing this special time of year with all of you. I'm not going to drag this goodbye out any longer. Can you tell I'm from the South? Appreciate you all. See you in the next video. Bye.